Hi everybody, it's Cathy, and I'm here with video number 8 in my Craft Fair Journal series for 2019. And today we'll be making I want to call them mini gratitude journals or brag books. Really, you can make the purpose whatever you'd like. They make cute, simple gifts. So let me get started. Let me show you what they are first of all. They're very simple little journals with lots of places to put pictures, a few places to write, some pockets, and this was the first one I made. I was inspired by May Makes It. She made them without the extra cover and without journal paper inside. Here's another one I made, and this is the one we'll be making today. And the difference between this and the previous one, this has fewer journaling pages in it and more pockets. And this is held together with a clip. Okay, let's get started. First of all, you'll need some glue, scissors, corner rounder, 1-inch circle punch if you have it. If not, you can use scissors. And for paper, you will need, you also need a stapler and some sort of clip if you're going to be closing it with a clip, or you can close it with a ribbon. We'll be closing it with a clip for the video. You need 5 pieces of 6x6 paper. So best to use a 6x6 paper pad if you have it. If you do, it makes it much easier. I also have about 6 pieces of paper that I've cut down to 6x6. It's simple copy paper. Then I have another 2 pages of 6x6, actually 1 page of 6x6 paper with a little strip that's 6 inches tall and about 1.5 inches wide. This is going to be for the cover. Okie doke, let's get started. The first thing you want to do is pick out your paper, and we're going to be folding the paper towards the printed side if you have only single-sided paper. I'm using cardstock. That's important. You need to use cardstock. So a 6x6 pad, cardstock pad would be great. And you want to probably use your bone folder and get it pretty tight. I think I'll do it this way. And if you do these for your craft fair, you can make a ton of them at once, assembly style. They're fun to make, and I think they really came out cute. And you want to do the same thing with your journal paper that you cut from copy paper. And that's it. You don't want to do anything to the cover just yet. We're going to set that aside. The next thing you want to do is staple your journal paper. I just eyeball it and do 3 staples in the middle of it. And that's it. You can use lined paper. What I did for this one is I took apart one of those pads that you can buy at Dollar Tree and then cut it down. But this one, it was actually easier just to use copy paper. The next thing I want to do is round the corners of all the paper. And I'm using, if you have this same tool, the 1/2 inch side. And you notice I'm only doing the outside edges. You don't want to do the fold. And you want to do the same thing to the, well, I thought that would work, but it didn't. Do the same thing to the copy paper. Okay, you can set your hole punch aside for now. The next thing you're going to do is take your circle punch and you're going to punch a little notch into one side of the paper, the right side of the paper of the cardstock. You don't have to do it on every sheet, so I'm going to do it as we go. I'm going to have this. I don't want that to be the beginning part. Let's see. I'm going to have this be the first page. So I am going to cut a notch in this one. And you don't have to cut a notch if you don't want to. I like to see, because these are going to be full page pockets, I like to see where the pocket is. This way you can tell. So, next thing we're going to do is take glue and a small bead around the edge to make our pocket. You don't want too much. If you're using this kind of glue, the glitter, art glitter, you don't need a lot at all. A thin bead. Then, easiest way I found to do it is to do it upright, making sure that the bottom and tops are aligned. And that's our first page. We're going to go to the next page. We're not going to knot this one. I'm trying to figure out which one I want to use. Let's see. I think I'll use the hearts next. Okay, so we're going to do the same thing. Glue the sides and the bottom. Oops, missed some glue here. Line it up. Press it down. Okay. Next, we're going to take the copy paper that we stapled together and we're going to glue the page completely to the back of this one. When I say completely, I mean all around. We're not making a pocket here. We're adhering the journal paper to the cardstock. And that gives us some journaling space in the middle of our journal. I want to make sure this is lined up as best as can be. Okay, and the same thing here. We're just adhering this, gluing it all down to the next piece of cardstock, which will be, pardon me, which will be this one. Standing it up, making sure it's adhered, checking to make sure nothing's glued together that shouldn't be. And you do want to notch the next one. And you can notch it from either side. It doesn't have to be this side. I could have notched this side of the paper as well. Then we're going to glue it. Line it up. Press it down. Okay, so make sure that's adhered to. You want to burnish it well, making sure it's glued. Okay, the next thing we're going to do is we're going to make our cover. And the reason we don't just put this around, like another piece around, because of the thickness, it would leave a space. So we want to cover that space. Now I could have just taken one little thin strip and put it on to cover, but I wanted to decorate the cover with the piece that I'm putting on. And I thought this was pretty. It's normally used for, what do you call that? Putting on the edge. A border, but I'm going to use it in this capacity. And first thing I need to do is, not this. I need to round the corners. Too many tools, huh? And I think this is so pretty. Living on the bright side of life, my happy place, great time feeling, living the dream, memory, best home, happy time. So it's a nice paper for a gratitude journal, or I like to call them kindness journals. You might want to write down, what acts of kindness you're going to perform or do, maybe for the week. Whoops. And I always have a wet wipe to wipe up things like that. I'm going to put this on the edge. And I'm not really concerned about the measurement because I can always cut it off and wipe it off. What I do know is I want this piece to hit the edge. So I'm going to put on glue. I'm actually going to put it onto this, the first piece, because I actually want that glued down. So when you open the book, you'll see these pretty pages first. So I'm going to put a thin bead around and all the way around. And a thin bead around. And all the way around. I'm even going to put some here. Now, what I'm going to do is line up. First, make sure it's right side up. Line up the edge that I wanted, that I rounded. With the edge of the journal, wrap this around, making sure it's straight, and mash it down. Oh, it's a little off. That's okay, I'll have to trim it. That was my mistake. But I think it's so pretty. So next thing I want to do is cut this excess off. And while I have my scissors out, that's actually okay. I don't have to do anything there. Save that strip, we might be able to use it. I'm going to round the corner of the cover, and voila. There you have it. It's so pretty. You open it up. There's a full pocket here. And what I want to do is go in and make sure Nothing got glued that wasn't supposed to get glued. And I always want to make sure I'll be able to put a card in there, or folks can put a photo in there. And then you have the journaling part. You want to make sure the paper's not stuck together. Go into this hole as well, this pocket, and that's that. Okay, the next thing we need is cards to put in the pocket. So we need 1, 2, 3 cards to put in the pocket. So I have some scraps over here I'm going to look through. Let's see what I've got. Okay, I have some. And that will be fine. I'm going to round the corners of it. I'm not making a big fuss. And here's one here. Actually, this is a cute one. I think I have one that's a little bigger. Round the corner. I thought I had some larger ones, but that's okay. And let me put in another one. And since I have these out, I'll use these as well. Because they're smaller, I'll put 2 in. So I'll put another one in here. And the same over here. Okie doke. So here and elsewhere, I want to put some sort of a band, especially since I have it as a scrap. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm just going to put some glue on the edge. This is about 1 inch. I'm going to put on this side since we have the notch there. And let's see what I have to decorate it. This paper pad, and this paper pad I got for $2.99, and it's called Pick Me Up by Paige Evans. I got it from Tuesday Morning, but I got it a while ago, so I don't think they still have it. They're having a good sale right now of another collection that I have. I'll have to show you quickly, that I love. It's Jen Hadfield's collection. This one's Simple Life, and it's really pretty. That's what I made my other ones out of. I made these 2 out of it, and they just got that in now. So anyway, let me find something to put in the center. It's going to have to be something dark. I'll use this one. It says Follow the Feeling. And I'm going to put that right there, but I need, actually, I'm going to put that right there. That says life is good. I think that's pretty. And I'm going to have to put the glue here rather than on the back of this, because this is bigger and I don't want it to go over the band. Cute. Okay, and let me put a card there. I have this piece of paper. So even though I told you only need like 6 pieces of 6 by 6 paper in the beginning, you do need additional paper for cards and such. I'm going to stick that under there. And I wanted to put something here. Let's see. Is this all messy to you guys? Let me move it out of the way. Okay, I have this little scrap left over. So I'm simply going to cut it and make a very simple corner, but around the edges, around the corner. And actually I like it that it's very small, because I'm going to put a very small card in there. Okay, simple. Then I'll put this one in. Oh, there goes my dog. Okay, there. Now there I could put something since it's the center of the book, but I don't want to put too much because I want photos to be able to go there. So I don't want to necessarily cover something up, but I'm going to put a full-length band. Well, I put a full-length band already. I'll put a vertical flap. That way, maybe someone has photos but hasn't had time to glue them down, so they can plop them in this, tuck them away until they have time. And we'll put that right over here. Or maybe, yeah, over there. Put glue down the side and the bottom and top. And just plop that in. And in the meantime, we'll put this card over there. And now it's time for the cover. And I think the cover is decorated enough. All I'm going to do is take a, let's see. I'm going to take that paper clip. Even though it doesn't quite match, I kind of like the way it looks. So I'm going to simply curl the edge. Like that, and place it in to close the book. Kind of cattywomp, so let's fix that. There we go. And that's it. Quick and easy. Let's open it up and go through it. Front and back. pictures, a little note, maybe here. I should have checked to see that it wasn't stuck, because it certainly is. Let me put my bone folder in here, because I didn't check it before I put this in. There we go. Then there's a little pocket here with a card. Place for a picture there, or writing. Place for a little picture here. Place for a picture or a card. Places to write. Place for, there's a couple of cards. Places for picture and pictures. Close it up with a clip. And that's it. Well, thanks for watching. Let me know if you like this video by giving it a thumbs up, please. I appreciate it. To let you know, on packaging for my craft fair, this is how I will plan to do it, if I can find what I'm looking for. Is that the right one? I'm not sure that's the right one, but we'll try it. It looks a little small. It is a little small. I've got a gazillion bags here. Sorry for keeping you waiting. Let's see if that'll fit. I don't like that one. Here we go. No. Okay. This should fit. Hopefully. I get these bags from clearbags.com. I think this is a little small, but you'll get the gist. I'll put it in like this. Yeah, this is too small. And I'm stubborn. I'm going to find the other bag. There we go. Sorry about that. Okay. Slip it in. And anyway, clearbags.com, you get about 100. I don't remember how much they were. It's not cheap, but to me it's worth it. I'm sorry for my dog barking. Fold it over. I always put a little sticker that says handmade with love. I get these stickers from wish.com. Just check. These are like almost free for a gazillion, but the shipping is what costs you with Wish. Anyway, I would sell these for no more than $4. Probably $4. Maybe 2 for $6 or 2 for $7 probably. Easy peasy. Okay. Thanks a lot for watching. Have a good day. Bye.